Welcome, everybody. This is Alan with Daily Armour of God. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you're all doing well. This is reading the Old Testament in 150 days. We're on day 79. Today we are starting First Chronicles. So First Chronicles has a mixture of recap and new stories or additional details. And it recaps a little bit of the book of Kings, Second Kings, also what we just read, Samuel, book of Samuel, Second Samuel, and then Kings and Second Kings. So it's a recap of all that, not just a recap, but gives additional details. Remember all the verses that said, "Is it not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Israel or Judah?" So more details are in Chronicles, but there is some repeating. So just fair warning on that. So starting First Chronicles 1:1, genealogy here. Adam, Sheth, Enosh, Canaan, Mahalalel, Jared, Henoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphath, Togarmah. The sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. The sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, and Havilah, and Sabata, and Ramah, and Sabbateca. The sons of Ramah, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begat Nimrod, and he began to be mighty upon the earth. And Mizraim begat Ludim, and Anamim, and Lebhabim, and Naphtuhim, and Pashurim, and Calluhim, of whom came the Philistines, and Caphthorim. And Canaan begat Zidon, his firstborn, and Heth, the Jebusite also, and the Amorite, and the Girgashite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite, and the Arvite, and the Zemrite, and the Hamathite, the sons of Shem, Elam, Asher, Arpzad, Lud, Aram, Uz, Hul, Gether, and Meshech. And Arpzad begat Shelah, and Shelah begat Eber, and unto Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, because in the days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan begat Almodad, and Sheleph, and Hazarmaveth, and Jerah, Hadaram also, and Uzal, and Diklah, and Ebel, and Abimael, and Sheba, and Ophir, and Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. Shem, Arpzad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Reu, Serug, Nahor, Terah, Abram, the same as Abraham. The sons of Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael. These are the generations. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nebaioth, then Kedar, and Abdeel, and Mibsam, Misha, and Dumah, and Massa, and Hadad, and Tema, Jeter, Naphish, and Kedemah. These are the sons of Ishmael. Now the sons of Keturah, Abraham's concubine, she bare Zimram, and Jokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Ishbek, and Shua. The sons of Jokshan, Sheba, and Dedan. And the sons of Midian, Ephah, and Epher, and Henoch, and Abidah, and Eldah. All these are the sons of Keturah. And Abraham begat Isaac. The sons of Isaac, Esau, and Israel. The sons of Esau, Eliphaz, Reuel, Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. The sons of Eliphaz, Teman, and Omar, Zephi, Gatam, Kenaz, Timnah, and Amalek. The sons of Reuel, Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. The sons of Seir, Lotan, and Shobal, and Zibeon, and Anna, and Dishon, and Ezer, and Dishan. The sons of Lotan, Hori, and Homam, and Timnah was Lotan's sister. And the sons of Shobal, Elian, Mahath, Ebel, Shephi, Onam. And the sons of Zibeon, Aya, and Anna. The sons of Anna, Dishon, and the sons of Dishon, Amram, and Eshban, and Ithran, and Cheram. The sons of Ezer, Bilhan, and Zavan, and Jachan. And the sons of Dishan, Uz, and Aran. Now these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom, before any king reigned over the children of Israel. Bela the son of Beor, the name of the city was Dinhabah. And when Bela was dead, Jobab the son of Zerah of Bozrah reigned in his stead. And when Jobab was dead, Husham, the land of the Temnites, reigned in his stead. And when Husham was dead, Hadad, the son of Bedad, which smote Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his stead. and the name of his city was Eveth. When Hadad was dead, Samlah of Masrekah reigned in his stead, and when Samlah was dead, Shaul Rehoboth by the river reigned in his stead. And when Shaul was dead, Baal-Hanan, the son of Akbor, reigned in his stead. And when Baal-Hanan was dead, Hadad reigned in his stead, and the name of his city was Pai, and his wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezhab. Hadad died also, and the dukes of Edom were Duke Timnah, Duke Ailah, Duke Jeheth, Duke Aholibamah, Duke Elah, Duke Pinon, Duke Kenaz, Duke Teman, Duke Mibzar, Duke Magdiel, Duke Imram. These are the dukes of Edom. 1 Chronicles 2. These are the sons of Israel: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The sons of Judah: Er, and Onan, and Shelah, which three were born of the daughter of Shua the Canaanitess. And Er, the firstborn of Judah, was evil in the sight of the Lord, and he slew him. And Tamar his daughter-in-law bare him Pharez and Zerah. All the sons of Judah were 5. The sons of Pharez: Hezron and Hamul. The sons of Zerah: Zimri and Ethan and Heman and Calcol and Dara, 5 of them in all. And these are the sons of Carmi: Achar, the troubler of Israel, who transgressed in the thing accursed. The sons of Ethan: Azariah. The sons also of Hezron that were born unto him: Jerahmeel and Ram and Chelubai. And Ram begat Aminadab, and Aminadab begat Nashon, prince of the children of Judah. And Nashon begat Salma, and Salma begat Boaz, and Boaz begat Obed, and Obed begat Jesse. And Jesse begat his firstborn, Eliab, and Aminadab the second, Shimna the third, Nethaneel the fourth, Radai the fifth, Ozem the sixth, David the seventh, whose sisters were Zariah and Abigail. The sons of Zariah: Abishai and Joab and Ashael, 3. And Abigail bare Amasa. The father of Amasa was Jether the Ishmaelite. And Caleb the son of Hezron begat children of Azubah his wife, and of Jerioth. Her sons are these: Jeshur and Shobab and Ardon. And when Azubah was dead, Caleb took unto him Ephrath, which bare him Hur, and Hur begat Uri, and Uri begat Bezaleel. And afterward Hezron went into the daughter of Machir the father of Gilead, whom he married when he was 80 years old. She bare him Segub, and Segub begat Jair, who had 23 cities in the land of Gilead. And he took Geshur and Aram, the towns of Jair, from them, with Kenath and the towns thereof, even 80 cities. All these belonged to the sons of Machir the father of Gilead. And after that Hezron was dead, and Caleb Phratah, and Abiah Hezron's wife bare him Asher the father of Tekoa. The sons of Jerahmeel, the firstborn of Hezron, were Ram the firstborn, and Bunah, and Oren, and Ozem, and Ahijah. Jerahmeel also had another wife, whose name was Atara. She was the mother of Onam. And the son of Ram, the firstborn of Jerahmeel, was Maz, Jamin, and Eker. And the sons of Onam were Shammai and Jada. And the sons of Shammai: Nadab and Abishur. And the name of the wife of Abishur was Abihail, and she bare him Ahban and Molid. And the sons of Nadab: Seled and Apaim. But Seled died without children. And the sons of Apaim: Ishi. And the sons of Ishi: Sheshan. And the children of Sheshan: Elai. And the sons of Jada, the brother of Shammai: Jether and Jonathan. And Jether died without children. And the sons of Jonathan: Peleth and Zaza. These were the sons of Jerahmeel. Now Sheshan had no sons but daughters, and Sheshan had a servant, an Egyptian, whose name was Jarah. And Sheshan gave his daughter to Jarah, his servant, to wife, and she bare Attai. And Attai begat Nathan, and Nathan begat Zabad. Zabad begat Ephlal, and Ephlal begat Obed. Obed begat Jehu, and Jehu begat Azariah. And Azariah begat Helez, and Helez begat Elisah. Elisah begat Sisamai, and Sisamai begat Shalom, and Shalom begat Jechamiah, and Jechamiah begat Elishama. Now the sons of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel, were Mesha, his firstborn, which was the father of Zip. And the sons of Marashah, the father of Hebron. And the sons of Hebron: Korah, and Tapua, and Rechem, and Shema. And Shema begat Raham, the father of Jorkam. And Rechem begat Shammai. And the son of Shammai was Maon. And Maon was the father of Bethzur, and Ephah, Caleb's concubine bare Haran and Moza and Gezez, and Haran begat Gezez. And the sons of Jedi, Regem and Jotham, and Geshan and Pelet and Ephah and Shap. Maachah, Caleb's concubine, bare Sheber and Tirhana. She bare also Shap, the father of Madmanah, Sheva, the father of Machbenah, and the father of Gibeah, and the daughter of Caleb was Aksah. These were the sons of Caleb, the son of Hur, the firstborn of Ephratah, Shobal, the father of Kirjath-jearim. Salma, the father of Bethlehem, Hereph, the father of Beth-gader, and Shobal, the father of Kirjath-jearim, had sons, Haroeh, and half of the Mahanites. And the families of Kirjath-jearim, the Ithrites, and the Puhites, and the Shumites, and the Mishrites, of them came the Zarathites and the Eshtolites. The sons of Salma, Bethlehem, and the Nephotothites, Ataroth, the house of Joab, and the half of the Manathites and the Zorites. And the families of the scribes were still at Jebez, the Terathites, the Shemathites, and the Sukkothites. These are the Kenites that came of Hamath, the father of the house of Rechab. So, just a quick note. A lot of people I've heard get discouraged when they're like, oh, I'm just going to read the Bible for the first time and, read it from beginning, which is good, but the parts we're reading, also the book of Numbers, people can get discouraged and skip stuff and lose interest in and stop reading because they're like, oh, what's the point of all these genealogies? What's the point of all these numbers and measurements? But if you think about it, they're in the Bible for a reason. If you believe that the Bible is God's inspired words, that God spoke through men to write the Bible, it's God's words. If you believe that, then there's a reason why God included it into our Bibles today. So one thing I can say about genealogies is this just goes to show you that it's inspired word, right? Because how could you keep track, throughout history, throughout all these years? How did they keep track? Just by, memory of all the genealogy? No, they had God's help. So genealogies, in a way, prove that God spoke through prophets, spoke through men to write his words down, which is called the Bible. So when I read genealogy, I just think that God gave us just enough to see the lines, the line of kings, the line of Christ. So I think it's a good thing that it's in there. And as far as measurements go and numbers goes, that's important too, because all the measurements and numbers from the book of Numbers and Deuteronomy, all the measurements of all the different things came directly from God himself. And it says in the Bible that it is a reflection, a pale reflection, but a reflection to what's in heaven, the tabernacle in heaven, all that stuff. So God is the ultimate architect, and all the measurements come from God. So just something to think about, and don't lose hope, and don't be discouraged when you get to verses like these. You just have to power through, because there's always meaning for words. There is no part of the Bible that's completely useless. It all has a use and a meaning and a reason. So just keep pressing on when you are reading some drier areas. Just keep pressing on. So 1 Chronicles 3. Now these were the sons of David, which were born unto him in Hebron. The firstborn Amnon of Ahinoam the Jezreelitess, the second Daniel of Abigail the Carmelitess, the third Absalom the son of Maachah, the daughter of Talmai king of Geshur, the fourth Adonijah the son of Haggith, the fifth Shabtai of Abital, the sixth Ithream by Eglah his wife. These six were born unto him in Hebron, and there he reigned 7 years and 6 months. And in Jerusalem he reigned 33 years. And these were born unto him in Jerusalem: Shemaiah, and Shobab, and Nathan, Solomon, 4, of Bathshua the daughter of Amiel, Ibhar, Elishama, Eliaphet, Nogah, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Elidah, Eliaphet, 9. These were all the sons of David, besides the sons of concubines, and Tamar their sister. And Solomon's son was Rehoboam, Abiah his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Joram his son, Uzziah his son, Joash his son, Amaziah his son, Azariah his son, Jotham his son, Ahaz his son, Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Ammon his son, Josiah his son. So if you recall here, we see all these names. A lot of these, if not all of them, are kings. Remember Josiah? We talked about him yesterday, being the last good king of the kingdom of Judah, the very last, and how he should get more talking points because he's a great king who completely turned around and did so many great things for the Lord. And God saw that and had mercy on him and did not allow him to see the wrath to come. And we see here Manasseh, remember him? We talked about him yesterday too. One of the most wicked kings of all Judah. And he was the one who turned his life around later in life and humbled himself before God. But he did so much wickedness in his life when he first became king and up until over half his life that God would not spare the children of Israel, the children of the kingdom of Judah, the wrath to come. Even though Josiah did what was right in God's eyes and completely turned things around, but it wasn't for nothing. Like I said, God had mercy on Josiah, and he did not allow the Babylonian captivity to come upon him in his lifetime. So continuing on, the sons of Josiah were the firstborn Johanan, the second Jehoiakim, the third Zedekiah, the fourth Shallum, and the sons of Jehoiakim, Jeconiah his son, Zedekiah his son, and the sons of Jeconiah, Asir, Salathiel his son, Malchiram also, and Pedaiah, and Shenazar, and Jechemiah, Hoshama, and Nedabiah. The sons of Pedaiah were Zerubbabel and Shimei, and the sons of Zerubbabel, Meshullam, and Hananiah, and Shelomith their sister, and Hashbua, and Ohel, and Berechiah, and Hasadiah, Joshabesed, 5. And the sons of Hanani, Pelatiah, Jeshaiah, the sons of Rephaiah, the sons of Arnan, the sons of Obadiah, the sons of Shechaniah, and the sons of Shechaniah, Shemaiah, and the sons of Shemaiah, Hattush, and Igal, and Beriah, and Neriah, and Shaphat, 6. And the sons of Neriah, Elionai, and Hezekiah, Azrikam, 3. And the sons of Elionai were Hodiah, and Eliashib, and Peliah, and Akub, and Johanan, and Deliah, and Anai, 7. Moving on to 1 Chronicles 4. The sons of Judah: Pharez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, Shobal. And Raiah, the son of Shobal, begat Jahath, and Jahath begat Ahumai and Lahad. These are the families of the Zorathites. And these were the father of Atam, Jezreel, and Ishman, Idbash. And the name of their sister was Hazael Poni. And Penuel, the father of Gedor, and Ezer, the father of Hushah. These are the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephratah, the father of Bethlehem. And Asher, the father of Tekoa, had 2 wives, Helah and Nara. And Nara bare him Ashuram, Ahuzam, and Hefer, and Temeni, and Hashtari. These are the sons of Nara. And the sons of Helah were Zerath, and Jehozar, and Ethnan. And Koz begat Anub, and Zobebah, and the families of Arhel, the son of Harum. And Jabez was more honorable than his brother, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, Because I bear him with sorrow. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and that thine hand might be with me, and that thou wouldest keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me. And God granted him that which he requested. And Chelub, the brother of Shua, begat Mehir, which was the father of Eshton. And Eshton begat Bethrapha, and Pasia, and Tehina, the father of Ir-Nahash. These are the men of Rekah. And the sons of Kenaz, Othniel and Sarai. And the sons of Othniel, Hathha. And Meonthai begat Ophrah, and Sarai begat Joab, the father of the valley of Charashim, for they were craftsmen. And the sons of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Ira, Elah, Nam. And the sons of Elah, even Kenaz. And the sons of Jehaleel, Zip and Zippah, Tiria, Asriel. And the sons of Ezra were Jether and Mered and Epher and Jalon. And she bare Miriam and Shammai and Ishbah, the father of Eshtoma. And his wife Jehudijah bare Jared, the father of Gedor, and Heber, the father of Shoko, and Jekuthiel, the father of Zanoah. And these are the sons of Bithai, the daughter of Pharaoh, which Mered took. And the sons of his wife Hodiah, the sister of Naham, the father of Keliah, the Garmite, and Eshtoma, the Machathite. The sons of Shimon were Ammon and Rinah, Ben-Hanan, and Telon. And the sons of Ishi were Zoheth and Ben-Zoheth. The sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, were the father of Lekah, and Lada, the father of Marashah, the families of the house of them that wrought fine linen, of the house of Ashbiah. And Joachim and the men of Chozabah, and Josh and Seraph, who had the dominion in Moab, and Josh hu Bilhem, and these are ancient things. These were the potters, and those that dwelt among plants and hedges. There they dwelt with the king for his work. The sons of Simeon were Nemuel, and Jamin, and Jereb, and Zerah, and Shoal, Shalom his son, Mibsam his son, Mishma his son. And the sons of Mishma, Hamuel his son, Zechar his son, Shimei his son. And Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brethren had not many children, neither did all their family multiply, like to the children of Judah. And they dwelt at Beersheba, and Moladah, and Hazar-Shaul, and at Bilhah, and at Ezem, and at Tolad, and at Bethuel, and at Hormah, and at Ziklah, and at Beth-Marakaboth, and at Hazar-Susim, and at Beth-Birai, and at Shaaraim. These were their cities unto the reign of David. And their villages were Atam, and Aim, and Rimmon, and Token, and Ashan, 5 cities. And all their villages that were round about the same cities unto Baal. These were their habitations and their genealogies. And Meshobah, and Jamlech, and Joshua, the son of Amaziah, and Joel, and Jehu, the son of Joshibah, the son of Sariah, the son of Esiel, and Elionai, and Jacobo, and Jeshoiah, and Asaiah, and Adil, and Jesamiel, and Benaiah, and Ziza, the son of Shippi, the son of Alon, the son of Jediah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by their names were princes in their families, and the house of their fathers increased greatly. And they went to the entrance of Gedor, even unto the east side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. And they found fat pasture and good, and the land was wide and quiet and peaceable, for they of Ham had dwelt there of old. And these, written by name, came in the days of Hezekiah king of Judah, and smote their tents and their habitations that were found there, and destroyed them utterly unto this day, and dwelt in their rooms, because there was pasture there for their flocks. And some of them, even of the sons of Simeon, 500 men, went to Mount Seir, having for their captains Pelatiah, Neriah, and Rephaiah, and Uzziel, the sons of Ishi. And they smote the rest of the Amalekites that were escaped, and dwelt there unto this day. First Chronicles, chapter 5. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, for he was the firstborn, but forasmuch as he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given unto the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel, and the genealogy is not to be reckoned after the birthright. Yeah, so kind of unpleasant business. If you remember, Reuben, after I believe it was Rachel, I think. Anyway, it was Israel's favorite wife, right? He had favorites, a favorite. And after she died, Reuben, I don't even want to say it, it's just disgusting. Um, to get his his mom, um, make her the main wife, he slept with um Israel's, I guess technically it was a concubine, basically defiling it so he wouldn't ever see her as a wife. I don't know. He did it. It was like a power play, basically. But yeah, so he got punished for that. His birthright was given to Joseph. Continuing on, for Judah prevailed above his brethren, and of him came the chief ruler, but the birthright was Joseph's. The sons, I say, of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, were Hanok and Palu and Hezron and Carmi. The sons of Joel, Shemaiah his son, Gog his son, Shimei his son, Micah his son, Riah his son, Baal his son. Imagine naming your son after a demon, a false god, the devil, basically. The devil posing as a god, but he is no god. Anyway, yeah, you see a lot of this name used in a lot of other people's names, like Baal and then something else, or just Baal. Like, that's literally Satan. Anyway, Bera, his son, whom Tigath-Pisner, king of Assyria, carried away captive. He was the prince of the Reubenites, and his brethren by their families, when the genealogy of their generations was reckoned, were the chief, Jael and Zechariah. And Bela the son of Azaz, the son of Shema, the son of Joel, who dwelt in Error, even unto Nebo and Baal Meon. Like, you see this too. Towns named after Baal as well. You'll just see Baal and then some random word after. That's just goes to show you how influential Baal and Molech and all these false gods were surrounding the children of Israel. And it goes back to, well, they did not completely get rid of the inhabitants of the land. And because of that, became a thorn in their side, a really huge thorn, a really deadly thorn, if you think about it, because it makes them to sin against God, worship other gods, and idols. When I say other gods, I mean basically just demons, because there is no other God but God himself, God Almighty. Anyway, it just goes to show you that was the influence in those days. Like, it was just a common thing, right? And eastward he inhabited unto the entering into the wilderness from the river Euphrates, because their cattle were multiplied in the land of Gilead. And in the days of Saul they made war with the Hagarites, who fell by their hand, and they dwelt in their tents throughout all the east land of Gilead. And the children of Gad dwelt over against them in the land of Bashan unto Salcah. Joel the chief, and Shaphan the next, and Janai, and Shaphat, and Bashan. And their brethren in the house of their fathers were Michael, and Meshullam, and Sheba, and Jorai, and Jachan, and Zia, and Heber, 7. These are the children of Abihail, the son of Huri, the son of Jero, the son of Gilead, the son of Michael, the son of Jeshishai, the son of Jado, the son of Buz, Ahi, the son of Abdil, the son of Guni, chief of the house of their fathers. And they dwelt in Gilead, in Bashan, and in her towns, and all the suburbs of Sharon upon their borders. All these were reckoned by their genealogies in the days of Jotham, king of Judah, and the days of Jeroboam, king of Israel. The sons of Reuben and the Gadites and the half-tribe of Manasseh, of valiant men, men able to bear buckler and sword, and to shoot with the bow, and skillful in war, were 44,760 that went out to the war. And they made war with the Hagarites, with Jetur and Nephish and Nodab, and they were helped against them, and the Hagarites were delivered into their hand, and all that were with them, for they cried to God in the battle. And he was entreated of them, because they put their trust in him. Isn't that something? That's something we can learn. God hears us, of course he does, but it's, will he entreat us? Why did he entreat them? Because they put their trust in him, exactly where our trust belongs, in God. So God does see you, God does hear you, God knows you. God wants us to know him. So put your trust in the only one who deserves it. Man doesn't deserve it. Nobody deserves it except for God alone. And they took away their cattle, of their camels 50,000, and of sheep 250,000, and of asses 2,000, and of men 100,000. For there fell down many slain, because the war was of God, and they dwelt in their steads until the captivity. And the children of the half-tribe of Manasseh dwelt in the land. They increased from Bashan unto Baal-Hermon, and Sinir, and unto Mount Hermon. And these were the heads of the house of their fathers, even Epher, and Ishi, and Eli, and Azriel, Jeremiah, Hodavah, Jadiel, mighty men of valor, famous men, and heads of the house of their fathers. And they transgressed against the God of their fathers, and went a-whoring after the gods of the people of the land, whom God destroyed before them. Yeah, talk about a slap in the face. Talk about spitting in God's face. You see God help you, but then you just go and worship false gods. And the God of Israel stirred up the spirit of Pul, king of Assyria, and the spirit of Tigath-Pisner, king of Assyria, and he carried them away, even the Reubenites, and the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, and brought them to Halah, and Habor, and Hara, and to the river Gozan unto this day. Yep. Continuing on in Psalm 79, verse 1. A psalm of Asaph. O God, the heathen are come into thine inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled, and they have laid Jerusalem on heaps. I like the gives a context of the psalm right here. A lament over the destruction of Jerusalem and prayer for help. So we saw a little bit yesterday about the destruction. We didn't get a lot of details, but we're going to get a lot of details coming up in 1st and 2nd Chronicles about that. We'll also get some in Jeremiah when we get to that as well. Lamentations, so multiple books coming up are going to give more details. But basically, this is when they're in captivity and they're lamenting. Jerusalem is in heaps. The walls are broken down, the temple's broken down and burned, houses are broken down and burned. It's just a heap. There's no other way to describe it. A ruinous heap. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to me meat unto the fowls of heaven, and the flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth. Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem, and there is none to bury them. We are become a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and derision to them that are round about us. How long, Lord, wilt thou be angry forever? Shall thy jealousy burn like fire? Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee, and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name. For they have devoured Jacob, and laid waste his dwelling place. O remember not against the former iniquities. Let thy tender mercies speedily prevent us, for we are brought very low. Help us, O God of our salvation, for the glory of thy name, and deliver us, and purge away our sins for thy name's sake. Wherefore should the heathen say, Where is their God? Let it be known among the heathen in our sight by the revenging of blood of thy servants which is shed. Let the sign of the prisoner come before thee according to the greatness of thy power. Preserve thou those that are appointed to die. And render unto our neighbors sevenfold into their bosom their reproach, wherewith they have reproached thee, O Lord. So we, thy people and sheep of thy pasture, will give thee thanks forever. We will show forth thy praise to all generations. Amen. We need to show forth praise. It's one thing to be in the Bible daily and be in prayer daily, but we need to be praising and worshiping God daily. And you can do that in many different ways. If you're good on an instrument, play your instrument for the Lord. If you're good at singing, sing for the Lord. And you can also worship and praise God by being thankful. Telling him thanks for all the little things in your life, which really aren't little things at all. So, that's one way we can worship, and we should be worshiping and praising our God and giving thanks to our God. So that's going to be it for today's reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, remember to put God first in everything you do. Have faith in Him, trust in Him, wait upon Him, and you'll never be sorry. God willing, we'll see you tomorrow with more of this Bible reading plan. So, thanks again, take care, and God bless.